The Toronto Blue Jays won their series against the Washington Nationals at home before heading out on the road. And a special moment happened on the field for Mason McCoy. At 28 years old, he had his MLB debut.
I think, today it settled down a little bit more. Yesterday it was a lot of names, a lot of introductions, kind of getting to know everything, new locker room, new everything. And obviously this is big league, so there's a lot of really big things, really cool things. So I think today kind of just settled everything down for me and just taking away a great group of guys, easy to come in here and get acclimated and introduce yourself and build kind of some relationships. So it's crazy.
Let's talk about that eighth when you got to go up, pitch hit, when you're walking up to the plate. What's going through your mind?
Honestly, it was don't strike out, and it struck out. But it was just take a deep breath, soak in the moment. I remember taking a deep breath right before I walked up there, and I kind of looked around, just taking in that moment. Something you dream about when you're little bitty, and walking to the plate, my legs were shaking. I think it wasn't until the last pitch my legs stopped shaking. But other than that, as soon as that first at bat, it was just like a wave came over and I was relaxed and back to being a relaxed baseball player.
Watching here and at home, I don't think anybody would have any idea that you were nervous. So when you go to what happened in the ninth.
McCoy!
I think the at-bat's a little bit more nerve-wracking, and then when you go out in the field, it's kind of like, I don't know, I like playing the field, always loved it. It's kind of like my natural habitat. So getting out there and being able to just field some ground balls and throw them around and then having the opportunity to dive and make that play. I wish I could have made a little bit better throw, got the guy out. But at the end of the day, the game was won, and that's all that matters is that we win games.
So most people couldn't do that, and you finally had that moment. Last thing that I'll ask you about is, did you have anybody reach out to you that you may be surprised that were reaching out to you in the last 24 hours? Because like I mentioned, you worked very hard to get to this moment and have been very patient.
Yeah, I'm not from a big town, so a lot of the people are from my hometown. Players I played with, played against, teammates that I had a long time ago that reached out. So those were kind of some surprising ones. Just feeling the love from everybody is just something truly that you can't really, just the support that's behind you, that you don't really know about. It's behind closed doors that they might not say something all the time, but in this moment, them reaching out to me, it was just a big deal for me.